Welcome back to another Garage Edition. George here, and today we are working on my grill bezel again. Now, first video I showed you how I cut everything. Second video I showed you how we basically put everything together with tacked and welded. Like I said, I'm not a welder. It's basically the first project I ever welded. But I watched videos, and it's just practice. They all, you know, everybody's like, you can do this, this, this. It's like you really won't get to know how to do it unless you do it yourself and just try. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm pretty happy with this. Like, I have a grinder, so I've been using it a lot. But I've got everything down as far as I want, and now it's time to like start sanding stuff. Got some edges and stuff. I think I can tack it with the welder and get and, you know, shape it how I want it. But I did pick up this stuff. It's plastic metal glaze. It's kind of like glazing putty, but it says it's for metal. And it says fills and repairs almost any metal surfaces, cracks, leaks, cast metal, water resistant. Never use it, so if anybody's used it, like, let me know how you think about it, what you think of it. Then we'll measure and drill the holes out for the little spikes. If you don't remember what spikes look like, these are the spikes. Now it comes with little tiny screws. The screws we might have to, you know, fix. We might have to just get longer. Let me get them out for you. Basically, now it looks like this ain't level. It's just my table. My table is pretty shitty. But you'll have the spikes, of course, lined up. It'll be a bigger part than that. Probably maybe an inch or two. Now, I know this kind of looks aggressive, which is kind of what I wanted. But I think that's going to look pretty. Now imagine this black and you got the chrome spikes. That's going to look pretty sweet, if you ask me. Stuff came out like liquid. I don't even know what the heck that is. I'm taking this stuff that actually looks like stuff. Hopefully you can see this. I'm sorry if my camera ain't the best. Alright, so that's done. I only did one side. I've only done one side, and it seems like when you let it sit out just for a little bit, it's got some kind of like clear liquid. I'm like, maybe once you mix that, that's what causes it to turn to metal or whatever. It's metal-like substance. I don't think it actually like turns it to metal, but it says it's sandable, so I put it on there light coat. Now I only did one side, so we're going to let it dry for 2 or 3 hours. After that, we'll come back and I'll let you know if it is any good, or don't waste your $5 and make your budget go up. So let's wait. Yeah, so it's been, you're supposed to let this metal, plastic, metal, whatever, dry for 2 or 3 hours. Now I did let it dry the other day for about 4 hours. Came back out, actually just sanded a little bit to see how it was going to do before I did all the corners. Seemed like it did good. I think it's almost just like a, sorry for my phone, it's almost just like a Bondo type deal, but I guess it's made for metal. because it sanded pretty good, but I had a hard surface. You couldn't like put your fingernail in or anything like that. So it did seem like it was on good. So I went ahead and put it off for corners, and it's been dry for about 2 days because I didn't touch it over the weekend. So we're actually going to go ahead and start sanding some of the corners out. Now I do have some rough sandpaper. What grade is this? This is 120. So you can use a finer sandpaper because it's going to leave some marks, but it's alright because I'll go in and get like a better grit sandpaper. But this would be good just to get the high spots and stuff. Then we'll slowly work our way down because we are going to prime it. Also, we're going to put bed liner too, but right now I just want to get the corners sanded, and then we're going to mark for where we need to drill. We'll take the drill press and drill probably, I think it's like maybe 100 some holes we'll be using. It's going to be a lot for the spikes. But let's go ahead and start sanding a little bit. Sides sanded now, well, perfect and everything. This is my first try. You wouldn't have to do this. You just sand it, grind it down, and it'd be you'd probably get in there perfect. But my first try welding, I don't think I did too bad of a job. Did have to go back and do stuff, of course, but now we just need to go back, fill just a little bit more in, but it's looking good, feeling good. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some primer, and primer maybe 1 or 2 corners just to let you see what it's going to look like, because right now it looks kind of, blah. So let's get some primer with that one here. Alright, we got some just dollar paint, just some cheap stuff. It'll do the job for now because we're going to be sanding it back off anyway. There we go. So we're just going to spray a little bit on just to give you a little bit of a view of it. Not too shabby, except for lighting. It looks pretty good. Now that spot is just, that was the red ink on, that was the red like paint that was already on it when I got it. I guess that's how they mark it. So I think it looks pretty good for a first try. I've never built a bezel or anything. Pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud. So hopefully we can do better if I want to build a crazier one for my big truck, which I don't know when I will build it, but I will do it. And I was trying to debate if I want to put a 4th gen bumper on it too. I don't know. If I do, I'll do a more in-depth video on how to use your stock brackets to put your bumper on. See if the phone's always going off. But for now, I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to go too far because I still have to get the mesh and everything. But as you see, everything, it's coming together from the other side, but it's looking real good. Now it's got a little pit. Now I'll fix it that you can't really see on camera. And next video I'll be showing how we're going to mark it and lay out the holes for the spikes. So make sure you punch that subscribe button because another video will be coming soon. It won't be like a month out how all the other videos have. I will start putting some more garage edition out because I have some more projects that I'm wanting to do, and I'm going to start doing them here soon. So make sure you like and subscribe. This is George, and I'm out of here.